Alpha.
Here's the name Alpha. Start the leader, the king. Hi everyone, I am Alan. From Alan's studio today, we have a little information about the Sony A9 Mark III. So if you are new here, please support me by subscribing to my channel, and if you see the video helpful, like, comment, and share. Let's start. Blackout free, 120 FPS continuous shooting. The A9 III is defined by speed and accuracy, enabling it to capture decisive moments with ease. It's capable of shooting continuous bursts at up to 120 FPS with full AF/AE tracking 4, all without viewfinder blackout. And its highly advanced AI processing unit recognizes subjects with astonishingly high precision and reliability. Preserve split-second moments. The maximum shutter speed of 1/8000 second is available during continuous burst shooting in addition to single shooting modes, making it easy to capture fast-moving subjects in almost any situation. The shutter speed during continuous shooting can be set up to 1/8000 seconds. A compatible flash unit from Sony, such as the HVL F60RM2 or HVL F46RM, can synchronize at all shutter speeds, eliminating the steep, non-linear drop-off in illumination that occurs with high-speed sync, HSS, and ensuring even illumination across the image. Pure full-frame potential XMOR RS image sensor with global shutter system. The new full-frame global shutter image sensor is equipped with 24.6 million effective pixels, a stacked CMOS architecture, and integral memory. This offers high-resolution, overwhelming speed, and simultaneous full-pixel readout, so even fast-moving subjects can be captured distortion-free. The sensor's stacked structure and advanced AD conversion enable high-speed processing to proceed with minimal delay. Bion's XRTM image processing engine. With up to 8 times more processing power than previous versions, the Bion's XR image processing engine minimizes processing latency while markedly boosting image processing power. The high volume of data generated by the newly developed XMOR RSTM image sensor can be processed in real time, even while shooting continuous bursts at up to 120 FPS. This significantly improves image quality, from offering higher color gradation and more realistic color reproduction to reducing image noise. The camera can also capture high-quality 14-bit RAW images in all still shooting modes. Composite RAW shooting reduces noise. Composite RAW shooting captures multiple images, 4, 8, 16, or 32, selectable, which can then be merged using Sony's Imaging Edge desktop TM computer application software to create full-resolution images with very low noise. This makes it possible to shoot wildlife at high shutter speeds or portraits in low light, achieving exceptionally high image quality with low noise, even at higher ISO settings. What's more, when shooting at low sensitivity levels, the A9 III can take advantage of the camera shake that occurs during handheld shooting and use composite RAW to create images with reduced false color and jaggies. 1. Standard. 2. Composite RAW. Advanced optical 5-axis image stabilization. Shoot handheld with confidence. The A9 III is packed with a high-precision image stabilization unit, advanced gyro sensors, and optimized image stabilization algorithms to effectively detect and correct camera shake, offering 8.0 Step 9 stabilization. This is further supported by compatible lenses with built-in image stabilization 10 and improved communication between the body and lenses, providing effective control for blur-free shooting even at telephoto focal lengths. Yaw, 2, roll, 3, pitch. Blackout-free shooting. Enjoy an uninterrupted view through the blackout-free viewfinder, even during fast-paced continuous shooting. A game-changer for shooting sports and other fast-moving subjects. What's more, the distracting time lag that is usually associated with EVF viewing has been reduced to a minimum, so that fleeting moments can be captured with confidence. Up to 120 autofocus AE tracking calculations per second, 11 nufs. Let the camera keep track. The high-speed readout of the new image sensor enables the A9 III to make up to 120 autofocus AE tracking calculations per second, twice that of its predecessor. Autofocus tracks complex subject motions and predicts sudden movements with greater precision than ever before, while AE easily responds to sudden brightness variations. The A9 Mark III continues to track even during continuous shooting, also contributing to greater precision. 1. Autofocus AE calculations. 2. 120 frames sec. Never miss a moment with pre-capture records, the moments that occurred before the shutter was released. Settable from 0.05 to 1 second. It's available in any file format up to 120 frames per second, with full autofocus AE tracking. This makes it easier to capture split-second moments, such as images of birds taking flight, even if the actual shutter release is a little late. Continuous shooting speed boost. Temporarily boosts the shooting speed while shooting bursts, ensuring you capture all the action. This is beneficial when shooting sports and other fast-paced activities, when the timing of the key moment can be roughly predicted. Real-time recognition autofocus. With its innovative AI processing unit, the A9 Mark III can use subject form data to accurately recognize movement. Human pose estimation technology recognizes not just eyes, but also body and head position with high precision. This makes it possible to lock onto and track a subject facing away from the camera or whose face is covered. A distant human subject that occupies only a small area of the frame, even smaller than in previous real-time recognition autofocus iterations, can be recognized if the subject is near the focus area when the shutter is half-pressed while shooting with continuous autofocus. This can speed up focus acquisition on an athlete approaching from a distance at a track and field or ski event, for example. Reliable recognition of a wider range of subjects. The AI processing unit supports enhanced human, animal, bird, insect, car, train, and airplane recognition. In the car, train category, it is now capable of recognizing helmets, such as those worn by the drivers of Formula race cars. Animal recognition can recognize the eyes of some grazing and small animals, in addition to the eyes, heads, and bodies of dogs, cats, and similarly featured animals. Bird recognition has also been updated, more easily pinpointing the eyes of a variety of bird types, as well as recognizing bird bodies. Plus, a new animal-to-bird setting eliminates the need to switch between two settings to shoot animals or birds. Wide, fast, precise autofocus and tracking. The A9 III now features 759 phase detection points in a high-density focal plane. Phase detection autofocus system that covers approximately 95.6% of the image area. The large volume of data read from the image sensor is processed at high speed via the advanced BioNZ XR processing engine, while optimized algorithms ensure high accuracy and high density. This fast hybrid autofocus system combines the speed and tracking performance of phase detection autofocus with the precision of contrast detection autofocus, reliably locking onto and tracking subjects that move rapidly and/or erratically. Match autofocus tracking response to subject movement. Whether the subject is moving, still, or changing speed, autofocus tracking can keep track. Simply select a setting: stable, standard, and responsive, depending on the speed of the subject and shooting scenario. Customizable focus area. Keep what you need in focus, with XL and XS focus area, spot sizes added to the lineup. XS can be useful when shooting wildlife and trying to avoid focusing on foreground branches, for example. You can also create a custom focus area of a specified size and even a vertical aspect ratio if necessary. For example, at a track event where the participants are lined up side by side, setting the autofocus frame to a custom horizontal format could make it easier to focus on the leading runner. Endless expression. Flash sync at all shutter speeds. With a compatible flash unit from Sony, such as the HVL F60RM2 or HVL F46RM, the A9 Mark III can perform full flash synchronization right up to the maximum 1/8000 second shutter speed. This allows the flash to be used for extra subject illumination when shooting outdoors in bright daylight with a high shutter speed, reducing the need for large lighting setups and vastly expanding creative shooting possibilities. Flicker-free shooting. The global shutter image sensor exposes all pixels simultaneously, so flicker cannot occur within a single image, but may appear between frames. To reduce this type of flicker, anti-flicker shooting or high-frequency flicker-free shooting, VAR shutter, functions can be used. 1. A9 Mark III. 2. Rolling Shutter Image Sensor. Full quality, full-frame movies, 4K distortion-free movies with high resolution and detail. Shoot 4K movies in either the full-frame or Super 35mm approx as APS-C formats. The A9 Mark III captures 4K, 3840, x 2160 movies at up to 120p, and at 60p with full pixel readout and 6K oversampling for dramatically reduced moire and jaggies. 4K 120p without cropping for the first time in an A body. For the first time in the A lineup from Sony, the A9 Mark III offers 4K 3840 x 2160 120p movie recording without cropping, allowing users to utilize the full angle of view provided by any lens. For example, 4K footage shot in slow motion 120p and footage shot at normal speed 24p within the same scene will have the same angle of view and can be easily edited together without the need for reframing. S-Cinetone TM for a cinematic look. Sony's S-Cinetone picture profile provides the same color science that delivers beautiful colors and skin tones throughout the highly regarded cinema line range. S-Cinetone produces natural midtones that are essential to healthy-looking skin, plus soft colors and gorgeous highlights. This lets creators concentrate on shooting while achieving a cinematic look without the need for color grading. Breathing compensation for the consistent angle of view when focusing. Focus. Breathing compensation effectively reduces focus breathing when shooting movies. Sony's original clear image zoom technology is used to automatically maintain a consistent angle of view throughout focus changes for more stable images. Dynamic active mode stabilization. A high-precision stabilization unit and gyro sensors built into the camera, plus optimized image stabilization algorithms, allow advanced electronic stabilization to work in conjunction with the camera's 5-axis optical in-body image stabilization system in a dynamic active mode that improves stabilization by more than 30% over the existing active mode, approx. Auto-framing. Using AI-based subject recognition technology, the auto-framing feature automatically crops the frame to keep the subject in a prominent position when shooting movies. Even when the camera is mounted on a tripod, for example, the framing is continually adjusted so that the recorded footage looks like the subject was being followed by an experienced camera operator. Intuitive operation. High reliability. Uniquely flexible tilting monitor for enhanced shooting flexibility. The A9 Mark III features a 4-axis multi-angle monitor that combines the utility of a conventional tilting monitor with side-opening vari-angle flexibility, allowing for unrestricted angle adjustment, whether shooting vertically or horizontally. Slim, unobtrusive, and robust, the mechanism enables the monitor to be pulled away from the rear of the body and tilted upward by up to 98 degrees, downward by up to 40 degrees, and swung sideways by up to 180 degrees. The touch-sensitive 3.2 type LCD monitor is optimized for outdoor shooting, providing a 2.1 million dot resolution, a wide color gamut, and ample brightness for clear and easy viewing. New front custom button. An update to Sony's Alpha design. The A9 Mark III comes with a custom button on the front for faster, easier operation while holding the grip. This makes it even more adaptable to different shooting styles and needs. For example, you can assign the continuous speed shooting boost function to the front button to allow instant speed boost when shooting bursts. Excellent viewfinder specs and performance. The 9.44 million dot, approx. OLED viewfinder includes 0.9x x 25 magnification with a 40 mm FOV for a clear, wide view, and an updated structure that results in a 25 mm high eye point. An original optical design minimizes aberration that can be distracting when looking around the viewfinder image, providing a more consistent viewing experience. Viewfinder and monitor lag time have also been reduced to allow more stable framing, especially during continuous shooting. The finder frame rate can be set to standard, 60 frames per second, high, 120 frames per second, or higher, 240 frames per second. The 240 frames per second setting provides an extremely smooth viewfinder image with minimum motion blur when shooting moving subjects, and greatly reduces motion blur when panning or tilting. 2 CF Express Type A compatible media slots, as well as UHS-I and UHS-2 SD cards. The A9 Mark III media slots support CF Express Type A cards. These are ideally suited to high-speed continuous still shooting at up to 120 frames per second and provide high write speeds that quickly clear the buffers of cameras that generate high volumes of still image and movie data. Users can also save data to different media slots according to file type, image size, and image quality, streamlining workflow. Optional VGC5 vertical grip. The optional VGC5 vertical grip provides outstanding comfort and operability for long shooting sessions. The grip and shutter buttons feature the same ergonomic design as the camera body. Control access is similar too, with an independent front custom button, C5, a front dial, rear L and R dials, and a lock function on the R dial. The VGC5 vertical grip can house two NPFZ100 batteries for extended shooting sessions. Rugged reliability for challenging environments. The A9 Mark III features outstanding dust and moisture resistance, thanks to design refinements with silicone rubber packing around buttons, lens lock buttons, cushioning around the lens mount, and other areas. An improved EVF design effectively seals the viewfinder's optical path, achieving the same effect as a double glass structure. Combined with dust and moisture-resistant lenses, flash units, and the optional VGC5 vertical grip, the A9 III becomes the core of a rugged dust and moisture-resistant system. Robust and durable. With lightweight, high-rigidity magnesium alloy for its top cover, front cover, internal frame, and rear cover, the A9 Mark III boasts high body durability, high shock resistance, and effective heat dissipation. It's built to withstand challenging professional environments while remaining relatively compact and lightweight. The shading curtain closed on power-off A shading curtain protects the image sensor from dust and particles while changing lenses. When set to on, it automatically closes when the camera's power is turned off. Ergonomic grip design. The A9 Mark III features a grip with a new shape that improves hold and reduces physical stress on the user, even when shooting with heavy telephoto lenses or for long periods of time. An ergonomically refined contour ensures that the grip fills the user's hand for a secure hold that does not cause fatigue. Streamlined workflow, improved group display. Workflow efficiency gets a drastic boost thanks to image groups. Images taken at up to 120 frames per second in continuous bursts can be defined as groups, making it easier to locate a specific image within a large group of images. These groups can also be assigned a rating, which can then be used for filtering and searching, and are retained after the images are imported into a computer editing application. Built-in Wi-Fi for FTP and smartphone transfers plus PC remote tethering. Built-in Wi-Fi, IEEE 802.111ac, with 2.2 MIMO support allows high-speed data transfer, enabling the A9 Mark III to transfer data up to twice as fast as its predecessor. 5 GHz 30 communication offers maximum speed and stability, essential for news and sports shooters who need to deliver immediately, as well as for studio environments. The simple in-camera interface makes it easy to transfer still and movie data via an FTP server, Wi-Fi, fast wired LAN, or USB tethering with a smartphone. Clearer voice memo recording. Add clear voice memo metadata to still images through a dedicated voice memo microphone that's built into the camera's rear panel, close to the user's mouth for better recording quality. Voice memos can be transferred to an FTP server along with the corresponding images, allowing the photographer to communicate effectively to the editor. The photographer can also use the transfer and tagging, Verber 1.9 or later, mobile application to convert the voice memos to text. Multiple IPTC presets. IPTC, International Press Telecommunications Council. Metadata can be added to still images, with the A9 III capable of internally storing up to 20 presets that can then be quickly selected when needed. This can be extremely useful at multi-sports events, for example, where different IPTC information is required for different competition, shooting for a better future. Sony's goal: zero environmental footprint. The Sony Group's Road to Zero project aims to achieve a zero environmental footprint. To achieve that goal, we continue to refine every stage of our camera and accessory manufacture and distribution cycle to minimize environmental stress, from development through production to packaging and transport. Creators Cloud Platform. Creators Cloud is a platform that supports creative work from shooting to production by combining advanced Sony camera technology with cloud-based AI. It's also a place for discovery and collaboration with other creators around the world. Explore web, mobile, and PC-based apps providing efficient solutions that integrate cameras with shooting and production apps and services. Recyclable non-plastic packaging materials. Sony is transitioning to the use of non-plastic packaging materials that provide ample protection against shock and impact. Plant-based non-woven fabrics are used for product bags. All of this helps to minimize environmental stress. This is all we had for today. If you enjoyed it, please support me by subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Peace.